You didn't grow up feeling unloved. You grew up feeling evaluated. You learned quietly and early that love arrived after performance, after obedience, after achievement, after silence, after being easy, after being useful, after being impressive, after not needing too much. So you adapted. You watched faces. You read moods. You learned what made the room lighter and what made it tense. You learned when to speak and when to disappear. You learned how to become desirable rather than authentic. And it worked, for a while. Because conditional love teaches a dangerous lesson. If I am enough, I will be loved. And if I am not loved, then I must not be enough. You became adaptable and lost your center. You became perceptive and lost your rest. You became lovable, but forgot how to simply be. Even now, as an adult, you don't relax into love. You manage it. You don't feel chosen. You feel temporarily approved. And somewhere deep inside, there is a quiet fear that if you stop performing, the love will stop too. This is not weakness. This is not insecurity. This is the psychology of a child who learned that love had terms and conditions. The nervous system doesn't experience connection as safety. It experiences it as work. When affection is withdrawn during moments of failure, vulnerability, or disagreement, the child internalizes a core belief: connection is fragile, and I must maintain it. This often produces anxious attachment, or fearful avoidant attachment, where closeness is deeply desired but never fully trusted. Love becomes something you earn, not something you rest inside. 2. Hypervigilance. The child becomes emotionally alert at all times, scanning tone, body language, silence. The nervous system stays in a low-grade fight-or-flight state. Hypervigilance is not anxiety. Neurologically, this keeps the amygdala overactive while suppressing the body's capacity for rest and safety. Even joy feels temporary. Even calm feels suspicious. In many cases, the child unconsciously becomes responsible for the emotional climate of the household, soothing, pleasing, stabilizing. Instead of being seen, the child learns to perform being fine. Over time, the self becomes an instrument, not a home. Love, then, is no longer a place you go. It is a role you play. The deepest cost of conditional love is not people-pleasing. It is self-abandonment. Because when belonging requires performance, authenticity becomes dangerous. You learn to edit yourself before anyone else can. You suppress anger because it feels too much. You soften needs because they feel inconvenient. The self that didn't have to earn air. Philosophically, this creates a split between being and worth.